Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, as we're wrapping up Motu week here on the channel. Oh boy, baby. I plan to go see that movie 10 times over. I'll probably see it as many times as possible. Anyways, we're checking out now from the Coreclass collection, Teela and Skel-Knight. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for a new unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all them multiverses, and the reason why they turned into absolute and total shitfest. In this universe, this Joseph Michaels ain't sorry for what other universes do, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and we gotta tell you right now, these Coreclass figures have been awesome to play around with and stuff. I know, I said that. I said it. I don't care. It has been a fun trip. Anyways, now we're checking out from the single carded line. We've got Teela and Skel-Knight. Now, one thing I want to make clear about something here. Skel-Knight here apparently has variations out there. Different versions of him. Now, we got the black armed version of him and stuff, and the light gray looking armor to him and stuff, but there's also ones out there that's got darker gray armor with brown arms and so on and so forth. So basically, Skel-Knight is an army builder figure that Mattel has produced out there in these Coreclass line and stuff to make different versions of him. There's even ones that's the other thing too. There's different face sculpt versions too. It's not just like this. So it's like, okay. Now, we got these from Amazon for $10.99 each. And gotta tell you right now, if you're able to get a hold of Skel-Knight, get your hands on him, okay? Because Amazon keeps getting it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 1 minute it's in stock for $10.99. The next time it's on there for $24.99. And that's because third-party sellers want to be greedy and sell it for higher than necessary. Anyways, we're going to get things started with Teela. Skel-Knight, we'll see you in a minute. And we're going to get things started with the lovely red-headed beauty, Teela. Hey, I'd fight A-Man for her. I'd fight A-Man over her. I got a thing for redheads. What do you want of me? Anyways, here she is. Teela from the new Masters of the Universe movie, and on the back of her packaging it shows the others in this Coreclass figures of carded figures and stuff. There's Beastman, which we plan to get next, and then there's He-Man, who we already reviewed from the box set. Okay, so it's the same He-Man figure in the Amazon exclusive box set and single carded. So let's get this out of the packaging and get it going. Where in the world am I here? Okay, I thought this was... nope. Okay, hang on. There we go. Well, it's all open there. Oh, no. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. Come on. You're tearing the whole damn card. It's fastened down from the... No wonder why I couldn't get it open. It's fastened down on the inside. Why would they do that? Oh, Whatever. Dang it. Pain in the ass. Ouch. Now, Teela, we gotta get her out of there and stuff. Got our little card thing here. That's neat. See you later. Goodbye, trash. I was trying to keep the card in a nice shape. Oh well. They got messed up. Because they got it fastened down on the inside. Anyways, we only need the Beastman figure from this line anyway and stuff. So it's like we already know what we're after. Just hell with it. Now, once again, we gotta do a little trimming here because they got her fastened down, Bubba. Oh, not too bad. They got her only fastened down at the feet. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Give me a second here. There we go. There's one. I was gonna say, what am I doing? I got another one here. What am I doing? There we go. That's perfect. There we go. Just like so. There's her sword. There's her blaster. And there she is. And that's the end of that. See you later. Goodbye, trash. And here she is, Teela. Now, unlike these guys and stuff, she's got a little more articulation in the elbow, so she can push up a bit more. Which is not too shabby, but also same as the other guys there. Now, crosswise, she can go up about that far. Back down again. Head articulation can go around 360, even though the long plastic hair is a bit of a mess here, because it keeps it from moving too much and stuff. But she can look down about that far, part with the hair going back like that, and then the other way like that. Now, one other thing I forgot to mention, there is a second version of this figure coming out soon. Okay, but it'll be with her hair up like we always are used to Teela having and stuff. Is her hair up in the bun, you know, kind of deal. Anyways, legs spread apart about that far. And once again, just like Man-at-Arms, her father, Man-at-Arms, you got the little piece of armor piece there and stuff that's hindering it from going any further. And back down again. Leg swivel is controlled in the knee with boot swivel. That's your boot swivel right there. The kneecap controls it all. Speaking of kneecap, it can only push back about that far. And back down again. Torso articulation allows her to go around 360. Just like that. Hey, if you wanted to, you can make her do the whole, turn it into Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Hey, it could happen. You never know. Anyways, let's get her straightened out here. Now, once again, she has a trigger finger. Just like Idris Elba's Man-at-Arms had. So we're going to take her blaster, but unlike Man-at-Arms there, her blaster is a little more hard plastic here. So that's a good thing. There she is with her little blaster. Just like that. Then, of course, let's give her her sword. Carries. And like so. There she is. Alright. Now that we got Teela all set here, let's get the Skel-Knight. Now that we know this is strapped in there, I need baby knife. Baby knife! The kingdom is calling for baby knight. The baby knife. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep, just like last time. Oh, come on. Oh, this is a pain. Such a pain. Well, hey, look at that. We did a little better. Not too shabby there. Yeah, we did a little better on that one. That's okay. There we go. There we go. And Skel-Knight is now free. Well, almost. I got a feeling we're probably going to have to yeah, play with that thing. Okay, and there's this little card thing. I'm going to put that there. That's the end of the plastic. See you later, goodbye, junk. Trash! And then we're going to pop out his sword here. Very good. Now let's see about his feet. Yes, sir, we are strapped down at the feet. Okay. I may not be able to do it this way. No, we're not going to be able to do it that way. Okay, just a second. What the hell? Oh, it's first time for everything, I guess. It's strapped down directly through the plastic bubble. Whoop, yeah. It makes it easier. Just yoink that sucker up. Get rid of that. That's one foot free. Now for the other one. Ow! Mother burst maggots! Okay. There we go. Alright. Skel-Knight is out. And that's it for the trash. Goodbye, trash. Now, one thing I forgot to show you is the back of his card. Okay? On the back of his card comes the Coreclass version of Skeletor and Mechanic. Skeletor is out there right now, so is Mechanic. And Mechanic is, even though he's on this card, on the back of it, showing the back as one of the bad guys and stuff. He's actually one of the good guys. They just do this in waves. Like this, when He-Man and Teela and the Beastman one came out, that was wave 1. This is wave 2. So, I'll put that out of the way now, and we're going to show you the Skel-Knight. Skel-Knight has articulation up to there in the elbow section. Because of the armor plating, he can only cross arm about that far out, back down again. Head is articulated enough for him to look up about that far, only down about that far, round the 360, and so on. Torso articulation allows him to turn all the way around 360. Now the leg articulation is hindered by the skirt until you remove the skirting. So you don't even need the actual skirting on him and stuff. You could actually have him just like that. And his leg articulation, oh wow, he is, okay, there's something mighty wrong there. Okay, let's try this leg instead. There you go. His leg articulation allows him to push back about that far, back down again. Spreads apart about that far, back down again. And there is something mighty wrong with that. I might have to tool around with that a bit. I don't want to break him. Yeah, he's stuck in that position for some reason. That is weird as hell. Okay. Torso articulation allows him to go around 360 and back again. And so on and so forth. Elbow articulation like that. Once again, boot swivel is controlled by the knee cap section. So you allow him to get in a position of that to that, and then go from there. The skirt is made of a hard, like rubber-like plastic, but it's also where you can put it back on him easily. Just fasten in, just like that, and done. And Skel-Knight is back with his skirting. Now, his sword is like that. Very unique design for it and stuff, which we're going to put that in his hand right now. I defend the honor of Skeletor. Sure you do, pal. Alright, and there he is. He stands up like that and stuff. Now, he's a bit hindered for some reason in the knee point. I might have to see if there's something I can do about that in his right knee, because it makes him a little awkwardly off-putting here. I mean, I could get him to stand. Yeah, I can get him to stand. It's just that the knee joint don't want to bend for some reason. Anyways, let's get all that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Baby knife, you're done. You can put it back up there. And we're going to finish out this review. Okay, comparison time first. As you can see, the Skel-Knight is taller a bit to Teela. Now, here's how Goatman stacks up to the both of them. Goatman still taller than both of them and stuff, and stands exactly like that. You can see the difference in them and stuff. Skel-Knight is shorter to him, where Teela is almost a hair inch shorter than the Skel-Knight, and all that together. So you got that point there done. Then you got Skeletor here, standing next to Teela, and again you can see height difference in them and stuff. Here's where Teela actually stands headwise to Skeletor, Skel-Knight, and so on and so forth. Now we put Skeletor there. So we got our Masters of Evil here. All right. Oh wait, that's Marvel Comics. Here's Teela next to her father, Man-at-Arms, and as you can see, the height difference is there, and it's perfect for that because Man-at-Arms is always taller than his daughter. So especially in the cartoon series and stuff, you always saw that he was taller than his daughter and stuff. And when he hugged her and stuff, you could see how short she was to him and stuff. So there you go. Now here's He-Man to finish out everything. And you can see, again, height difference in where it stands. Boom, to the boom, to the boom. And so on. Now, we'll put our hero out front. And there you go. Skel-Knight with Skeletor. Teela right next to Man-at-Arms and He-Man. Anyways, these figures, like I said, cost $10.99 a piece. And the Skel-Knight has different variations of him out there. So they were planning this to be an army builder right from the start. That they wanted you to go out and say, hey, I got this version of Skel-Knight. Let's go see if we can find the other ones. Okay, because there are like I think they said like 3 or 4 different variations of Skel-Knight. Yeah, unbelievable. Hard to believe. But, yeah. Alright, I'm going to adjust that so He-Man can stand a little closer now. There you go. Look at that. He-Man standing closer. And we're going to move Goat-Knight a bit so Skeletor can stand back a bit more too. There we go. Alright. So, is this worth $10.99 a figure? Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. They are greatly articulated and stuff. My Skel-Knight has a bit of an issue with that right knee. for some reason, that right leg joint area and stuff. But I might be able to fix that with a little, maybe a little heat on the plastic or something, or maybe, you know, something of that nature. Either way, I'm not too concerned with it and stuff. He stands perfectly fine where he is and everything. These figures being $10.99 a piece are freaking amazing. I mean, they're very articulated. They're nicely done, sculpt-wise and everything, you know, and how do I put it? Almost realistic looking. Like you can almost tell that's Idris Elba. You can almost tell that's the guy Nick Gallatin or something like that. I can't remember his name now. Playing He-Man and stuff. Jared Leto's Joker, Goatman. You know, these guys, all perfect casting and stuff like that. But at the same time, also, we want more. Okay, we're gonna want more, and there's more coming because they've already announced that Triclops, Trapjaw is already out there and stuff for the Coreclass figures, but he's a deluxe type of figure with action features and stuff. Same thing with Roboto. Then there's also Ram Man that they got planned. Evelyn, that's going to be coming. Then there's supposedly, I guess, going to be Fisto coming and Mossman as well. So they're planning out a whole line of figures for these guys and stuff, and I can't wait to do more unboxings and reviews of these guys. I plan to get Beastman, Mechanic, and then there's also Battle Cat, the Battle Cat Coreclass version, and they also got a Chronicles version. So yeah, and it makes you go, wow, we're living in, this is 2026. And we got a brand new He-Man movie out there in theaters, okay? Which is this Friday, people, June 5th. Get out there and see it, all right? Yours truly already had the privilege of getting to see it, special screening. Loved every minute of it. Loved every minute of it. It was fan-freaking-tastic. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below, Adventurous ones. Worth it to you if you were able to get these guys $10.99 a piece at your store and stuff like that? Well, Goatman here, you would have to get it in the Amazon exclusive set. So that would save you on getting him, and him single carded and stuff, where you could get them all together. Unless you're a collector that wants these guys to stay mint on the package and stuff, and then it's a long, even if it's meant for the kids and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I can see a collector's wanting these guys to stay mint on package and hang them up on the wall and everything. Alright. So let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Worth it to you? Or is it one of those that you just sit back and go, yeah, I'd rather have the ones that are more meant for my speed? Let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you miss on anything we still have coming up on this channel in 2026. There's always going to be more on the way. You never know what's on the channel unless you hit the bell and set it to all. And if you want to be a part of the Masters of the Universe stuff that's going on right now, we're going to put the link down in the description below for these guys that are available right now for you to purchase on Amazon. And the Amazon exclusive box set alone for $37.99 is worth it. I mean, seriously, this thing is worth it. You're getting these three that would be carded individually, but you're getting an exclusive one in the whole damn set. So it's worth it for that price tag. Anyways, if you want to be a part of it, I'll put links down in the description below so you can get these figures for yourselves. And unless you're lucky enough to find them at your Walmarts, Targets, or whatever. Anyways, until the next unboxing, till the next I have the power review. Peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit. And don't listen to stupid idiots either, okay? Use the brains in your heads, people. They're there for more than zombie chow, okay? Get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most, alright? Every single chance you have. You let them know how much you love and care for them in return, alright? There are no more second chances in life. We don't live in safe times. No matter what anyone tells you out there, don't listen to them. We're not living in the safest times anymore. And use every single chance you have. While you got them, use them wisely. You let those people in your life know how much you love them, care for them, and want them to be a part of your life forever. Okay? Let them know every chance you have. You never know, one day you might walk out that door and you'll never have that chance again. Or they might walk out that door and you might never see them again. It's one of those things you got to keep in mind, people, in these times that we live in now. Anyways, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please remain safe. And we'll see you all later.